Hello lovelies, it's Carrie Mulhern with the 10-Minute Miracle. I am going to pull your card of the week of what you most need to know for your highest good. And I am pulling this one from an oldie but a goodie. This is Doreen Virtue's Archangel Michael Oracle cards. If you don't know who Doreen Virtue is, give you a little history. First, my history. I hadn't heard of her before, and I went to a Hay House event, and she was a speaker. She was the last speaker of one of the nights of the event, and she was this vibrant, sparkly, literally her dress was like blue with these sparkles all over them, and she was just so alive and so mystical and so magical. Radleigh Valentine was there too, and they did card readings, and she was just so vibrant and wonderful and accurate, and I was enchanted. I thought she was fabulous. So she did all of these oracle cards and tarot decks and everything, and lots of books, and then she had some sort of I don't know what you would call it, this profound event when she went to church. Jesus spoke to her, and she felt that she had to give up everything. So she had to denounce tarot and anything that was not of, I guess, Christian faith, and she's just totally changed course. So she gave up everything, gave up, I guess, all the rights and everything to all her cards and her books and all that stuff, and she started over. So she's on a totally different path. And I remember when that first happened, everybody was like, what do we do with our cards? Are we supposed to, not use them anymore? Well, I think at the time when she did this, it was authentic. It was how she felt. It was how she saw things. And sometimes books and cards and things that we do are coming through us. They're not necessarily us. So I think this was all channeled. I still believe it's as accurate as can be, and what she's doing now is what her truth is right now. So I'm sticking with the cards. I like them, and I love Archangel Michael, so we're going to work with him today. He's our protector archangel. You can ask him anytime to put his shield or his bubble of protection around you, your things, your loved ones, your home. Ask him to protect you when you're going on trips. And not just protection, he also helps with life purpose. So if you're struggling to know where to go in life or what you're supposed to be doing, if you need help with that, ask him. He also helps with electronics. So if your computer is going haywire or you can't figure something out, ask him for help with that too. So he does a lot of things, but mostly known for being the archangel of protection. So I'm pulling from the cards. I'm kind of just doing this on my lap today, so you're not gonna hear my usual card clacking as I do this. So we're going to find out what you need to know this week for your highest good. So let's see what's happening. So anyway, that was my Doreen Virtue history. If you have any history you'd like to share, any thoughts, please do so in the comments. You can do that anytime. If my readings resonate with you, or if you have questions, just drop a comment. I'll answer it. So let's see. Get these shuffled up. See what you need to know. And pull the card for you for this week. And that is, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Now, this is kind of interesting because last week we had something about leaving toxic relationships. And with this, it's not necessarily a person. It can be a person. I think you'll know if you just think about it, or ask Archangel Michael, what this means for you. You'll get an answer. But you may already know. So it could be a relationship that's unhealthy, but it could also be something that you're doing that's unhealthy. Like if you're smoking, if you're not eating healthy, if you're not exercising, if you have toxic things in your home, chemicals or whatever, things that aren't healthy, even dust, like clean up the house, get the dust out, and you'll be breathing easier, things like that. It could be anything that relates to something unhealthy in your life. Of course it can relate to relationships, and since you've got this message twice, this is kind of like hello, we mean it here. Pay attention to this. What do you need to let go of? And again, it can be something about yourself. It can be an actual person, an actual relationship. Does not mean that you have to just, throw them out the door. This could mean going to counseling. It could mean changing things, changing the dynamic, setting boundaries, doing things a different way, talking to that person in a different way. And if it is something personal to yourself or your health, then this is just a sign to get started on that, not to freak out about it, not to feel bad about yourself about it, but just a gentle sign from your angels and guardian angels and Archangel Michael and archangels to make a change, because they love you and they want you to love yourself too. So however this means to you, go for it and make some changes. This deck has prayers from Archangel Michael, so let me look it up. It's time to leave. Let's see. If you want a prayer that you can say to Archangel Michael for some help, it's Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So you can say that, or you can just go back and listen to this again and close your eyes and say, Archangel Michael, please listen, and then he'll give you an answer. So I wish you a blessed week, and again, comment anytime if you want to even drop what it is that you're going to be working on. I'd love to hear it. Love to hear from you. Have a blessed week. Love you all.